Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 3:27:25. How old's the sun? Well, according to our scientists, the sun is about 4.5 billion years old. Billion. Billion. That's with a B. Okay, billion. Not million, billion. Okay, as long as we have that clear. Right? Good. Now, the sun was formed from gas. Because it's not a rock. You have to understand this, right? Okay, it was formed by gas. That's right. In a vacuum. I don't understand that because gas really doesn't work in a vacuum, does it? But in this case, it does. In this universe that we live in, it does. It defies the laws of physics. Back to the sun. So, the sun is formed by gas, and it's twirling around, causes friction in the middle, right? Right. And it keeps going and going and going, and then it starts to form this nuclear fusion that is just absolutely incredible because it's a furnace that's never ending. Never needs any fuel. It just burns and burns and burns. That's right. You know, why can't the scientists figure out how to do that? I'd love to have that in my fireplace. That would be just fantastic, wouldn't it? Just have this endless fire in your fireplace. You never have to put any fuel in it or anything. It's just these stuff. Oh, you know, I do have one of those. Mine's an electric one. That's right. I don't have to. Oh, well, it does. Yeah, you need electricity to have that go. So, no, that wouldn't work either. Okay, so. And on top of that, guys, they estimate that this is good. The sun is going, before its supernovas, of course, is going to survive another 15 billion years. Don't worry, it'll eat all the inner planets and all this other good stuff that they make up and keep you confused and feel like you're this little insignificant speck on the spinning wet ball in space going along and traveling at all these miles per hour. But don't worry, it's 15 billion years. You won't be around to see it. Don't worry. So you don't need any fuel for the sun at all. It's just this endless furnace that is just burning all the time. But nobody questions that, though. You know why? Because you were taught as a child how the sun was formed. You might not remember, but you were. And you went with that idea, and you dreamed with that idea, and you believed that idea, and you became part of that idea. It's part of you. This lie is part of you. It's part of your reality. It's part of your personality. It's probably the best way to describe it. And you know how the Earth was made? Well, actually, we could talk about the moon, but I'm so fascinated with the Earth because the Earth is actually a rock. That's right. Over billions of years, the rocks decided to collect together. They were never flung apart. Because the bigger the rock out there, the more gravity it attracts. That's right. You see, gravity isn't always the inner core of a planet. It also just could be a big object in space. So when is the tipping point for gravity? That's what I'd like to know. Why are the meteors out there don't have like other small meteors? Are they too small? Is it a quarter of a mile? A mile? 5 miles? When does gravity actually take place without actually having a molten core that's creating this gravity? Okay? When does that take place? I guess that's magical, right? Magic. That's right. It's magic. That's why they call Walt Disney magic. Because this is bullshit. The physics don't work on it. You can't take two rocks together, put them in a vacuum somewhere, and then all of a sudden they magically start to collect and spin, and now the gravitational pull comes along and this pulls other rocks in and then forms a fucking planet and an inner core inside there. That's magic land. That's right. That's imaginary land, shall we say. You know what else is what's imaginary? Some scientists believe that the moon, that's right, was created from Earth. That's right. And this one, I love this. This is perfect. An asteroid must have hit Earth many billions of years ago while it was in its molten state. You know, why not? You know, gravity's form is that there's a big molt. It's like a miniature sun or something like that, and it spews out this lava stuff out into space, just not too far away, just enough so the Earth it's in the Earth's Goldilocks, just like we're in the Goldilocks zone of the sun. Not too far away, not too close. You know, just that perfect little area where it'll just sit there for billions of years and give us this beautiful light out there. So that's how the Earth was formed. I mean, the moon was formed from the Earth over billions of years. It just was the molten core of the Earth, I guess, right? And it has gravity too, but it doesn't have a molten core. When I was in Fantasyland, I remember when I used to think the moon was hollow. That's what I used to think. I used to think that Phobos, Mars's moon, was a spaceship. You remember that bullshit? Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was so much fun. So much fun to live in imaginary land, but now reality hits and none of that exists. Kind of sucks. There is no Star Wars, there never will be. You will never travel in space. You will never go anywhere except being told fictional stories of bullshit. So that's the Earth and the moon. Okay? Now get this. This is a kicker. I love this. This is my favorite part. After all of these years, we're alive to see it. And I'll tell you, this is an amazing time for you to be alive, because the sun and the moon look like they're the same size, but yet the sun is 400 times larger. You see what kind of an imaginary land that people are in, you know? And it's very difficult for them to break out of it. Very difficult. They have a tough time breaking out of this, to face reality that space doesn't exist. And you know, once you see this, there's no way of it ever going away. I mean, you know, because you finally learn why this is a lie. You know, you finally learn why they have to put this on, you know. And all they need to do is just once in a while blast a rocket off. And, oh, that's right, space exists. They just blasted a rocket off. Did you see that? That's right. They're going to space. That's right. Can you prove to me that's going to space? No. No, what I see is it turning and crash landing in some ocean out there. That's what I see. I don't see anything going into space. No, I don't. Because the minute they say it's going into space, they provide a cartoon for you. That's right. Cartoon's all ready to go right before they start the launch. It's all ready, all keyed up, ready to go. The minute they hit that one little area, 70 miles up or whatever it is, boom, right to cartoon land. There you go. Oh, there's your rocket. It's in cartoon land with the fake Earth in the background. You know, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then they'll give you a real, supposedly, videotape footage of this rocket with the Earth moving in the background, and the GoPro camera. To, you know what that does, of course, that's the fisheye lens. Yeah, that creates a false circle. That's right. It curves everything. Yeah, I could take that lens right now and curve everything I'm looking at right now. Yeah. I can make my Earth look like the size of a basketball. Yes. Yes, NASA loves doing that. They just love it. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. Let me be a part of your life.